fresh off inking the new deal, Brock Faber, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Brock, congratulations on signing the new deal. I know you posted earlier today on Instagram a wonderful picture of you and your dad when you were a kid in the state of hockey, a dream come true for you as you posted here. How would you describe this moment?
You know what? Well, yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Exactly that. Exactly how I wrote it. It's an awesome day for me and my family. It's a dream come true. You know, I've been a Wild fan my whole entire life, and you know, it's an incredible day. It's awesome.
You know, looking back over last year, Brock, and just the progression, and really, you know, as much as the progression, but the way you stepped in and really absorbed some important responsibility through a couple of key injuries on the blue line for the Wild. It's a big step to make. Not a lot of guys can, you know, come right out of amateur and take down 24.5 minutes at this level, especially at the defensive position. But where does the light kind of come on? Where does it really click for you? Hey, I'm able to process this. This feels pretty good. I can make an impact at this level. Was there a moment or a period early in that year where you it started to click for you?
Well, after my college season, I got a little bit of a taste of it. You know, I played 2 regular season games there. Not this past year, the year before that, and ended up playing a little bit in the playoffs. And I think that was kind of a moment for me where, you know, it was you just come off a hard loss in college, and you're kind of stepping into a team who's gone, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, 82-game season, now going into to battle to win a Stanley Cup. You know, for me, it was stepping in. It was felt a little bit awkward at times. Felt fast. Didn't necessarily feel comfortable. It was a lot more physical. You know, it was just kind of like how the jump should be, right? And then, you know, I worked out with the Wild that whole summer and trained with a lot of the guys, and you know, again, a lot of it is my coaching staff and my teammates just allowing me to be myself and play with confidence. And you know, playing with confidence throughout the start of my career, it kind of allowed me to just keep pushing forward and you know, getting better, or try to at least each and every night. So.
And this is such a significant commitment, right, for the team, but also for you to sign that max deal and know that you're going to be in the state of hockey now for the next 8 years. Why was it something that you were interested in doing and locking up that long-term deal? What is it about this team that has you excited to do that?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many pieces to it, right? There's, you know, family first and foremost. Is you know, I'm playing for the team. You know, when I was, you know, this tall, it was always my dream to play for the Wild, and end up happening the way it did. And you know, such a great staff from top to bottom, coaching staff. You know, teammates. It's just such an incredible group of people, and you know, I think just the fact that it's being in Minnesota and you know, family's so close by is just, you know, the cherry on top. So it's something we wanted to get done, and we got it done, and I think we're really excited.
Picking up on that, Brock, I mean, I'm sure that had to be top of mind for you these last several weeks, kind of heading up to the moment where you actually inked the deal. Being able to kind of put the contract to the side now, breathe a sigh of relief. What's the rest of the summer look like for Brock Faber? I know you're a Minnesota native. You make your home in the Twin Cities. What's the rest of the summer look like for you, Brock?
Yeah, pretty same old, pretty much. It's just I train at the practice facility, work out and skate there, and
you getting some beauty league reps in?
I might get a few games in. I might get a few games in towards the end of summer. But yeah, no, it's really just continuing to try and build my game, get bigger and stronger, and, you know, on the ice become more confident in who I am and the player I can be, and you know, just try and keep ramping up until game 1. So you know, sticking around here for a good chunk the rest of the summer, and just trying to get better.
Well, you might have turned a lot of heads last season in your rookie season. A lot of people may not have known what to expect, but now you are fully on the map. People know that you're a force to be reckoned with out there. Now you have the contract to prove it. But it started a conversation around here about, okay, so Brock Faber, let's think about American defensemen. And now that we have international play coming up in really a few short months, right? The Four Nations is going to be later on this winter, and then the Olympics the year after that. When we look at this list of some incredible defensemen to represent the red, white, and blue, of course you should be on this list. And you're only, I'm sure, going to get better between now and then. You've had that opportunity to represent your country before, being able to play in the 22 Olympics. What was that experience like for you, and how much are you hoping to continue to be a part of Team USA?
Yeah, it's obviously, it's incredible. You know, every time you can put a USA Hockey jersey on, you can't take it for granted. And, you know, being able to play in the Olympics at that young of an age, and just kind of experience that and everything, you know, that comes along with it. It's just, it was an incredible experience. You know, definitely one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life, if not the. Yeah, and it's definitely a dream of mine, and obviously you try to not look too far forward, right? You know, I'm focused on the Minnesota Wild and what I can do to help this team win, and what I can do individually to, you know, to get better each and every day. But you know, definitely think about it as cool, and you know, if that opportunity presents itself, it's again a no-brainer. It's every time you can throw that jersey on, it's a huge honor.
And it probably helps that your GM, Team USA's GM.
I don't think that hurts.
Right down the hall.
I don't think that
hey, remember
hurts.
Me?
Push a little PP time your way, maybe.
That's awesome.
Hey, doing what Jamie and I do, Brock, following the races for the NHL hardware is one of the funnest things we do. And you guys gave us a great race this year. You know, let the fans behind the curtain, if you wouldn't mind, you know, because the race for the Calder between you and Connor Bedard was just one of the most exciting I can recall since I've been covering the game. Does that ever enter into, you know, your approach to the game on a day-to-day basis, or are you the kind of person that really needs just to block that out, pay it no attention, and it kind of shakes out the way it does? If you could, what, you know, how does that factor in into your year at all, if at all?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. First off, like you said, it was, you know, the ton of incredible rookies, and obviously that little picture there showing all those rookies. It's, you know, incredible to be on that list. It's, you know, everyone's at different steps in their careers, and some older, some younger. And, you know, for me, throughout the year, you know, you always heard it on social media, the Calder stuff. But a lot of the guys on the list, I think, would all agree where it's, you know, where you're focused on your team and you're focused on winning and what you can do to help your team win and make the playoffs, win a Stanley Cup. So I tried to, you know, I tried to think about it as you know, as least as I possibly could, and that's kind of what I did. And obviously, again, the number one goal is to win a Stanley Cup. That's always the number one priority, and to make the playoffs, and you know, all the trophies and the individual awards, you know, they'll come with it or they won't. It's, you know, something you can't control, and what you can is just trying to be the best teammate, the best person, and do what you can for your team to put together wins. So.
Well, I think I speak for all Minnesotans when I say we're so excited to see you back where you belong for 8 more years, and can't wait to see you on the ice for the Wild in a few short months. Thanks so much for the time, and congrats on the new deal.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Appreciate it.